Let's just be real. Pimping been going on for years. And I'm 100% positive that it will continue to go on as long as females live on this earth. Now let's not get it twisted. When you think of pimping, the first thing that comes to your mind is usually a dude. But let's remember, ladies is pimps too.
I got you. Yeah. If you feeling like a pimp, nigga, go on, brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, go on, brush your shoulders off.
The first thing you need to know is that pimping and being a player is two different things. Pimping is a business. Being a player is just your love for the game. Now me, I'm not a pimp or a player. I'm what you would call the coach. The coach. What's up, baby? No, the coach. Now my job is to give you the basic formations or fundamentals into running a successful offense in a league of women. What you need to understand, gentlemen, is that the game is easy. Don't overcomplicate the situations. You were born with this natural ability. You have the talent to succeed in this league. My job is to just maximize that talent, take you to another level. Now this right here is the triangle offense, commonly used and perfected by one of the Godfather pimps, my mentor, Phil Jackson. Now the triangle is used to get the best possible shot in basketball. The same applies in pimpology. Now stay with me now, I may lose some of you bench riders who are not supposed to be on this team. Now I want you to look at these 5 numbers, not as bodies, but as options. 5 ways to score in this formation. Pay attention. We are the ball. She is the hole. Our ultimate goal is to move through these 5 options in order to get closer to the hole. Now that's a metaphor for you. Now I know some of you want me to tell you the exact thing to say to these females to get you where you need to be. But that's not my job. That's not my job. Did Phil Jackson tell Jordan Game 6 of the finals of the Utah Jazz to go right, stop on a dime, push off just a little, pull up, stick his tongue out and hit the game-winning shot to win the finals?
Right here. The Bulls can win it. Unbelievable.
16 seconds left. Bulls down 1. Michael against Russell. 12 seconds. 11. 10. Jordan a drive. Hangs. Fires. Yes! He scores! The Bulls lead 87-86 with 5 and 2/10 left.
No! He simply set up the play and let him do his own thing. And that's what I'm doing for y'all. And that's my job, to make you aware that there is formations to pimping. Now the key is that you know that each number or each option represents something. 1 is the approach. 2 is the intro. 3 is the compliment. 4 is the decision. 5 is the close. Now, like any good offense, your best offense is when everybody on the floor touches the ball. Moving the ball quick, fast from side to side with no hesitation, with the confidence to know that your player is going to be where he's supposed to be, in his spot. Now let it be known that this is just one formation of many ways to pimp. Depending on how your pimping is, you may not need everybody to touch the ball. But this is the basics. Now the play begins with the 1, the approach. Remember, we are the ball. So as we come up the court, our first objective is to observe. Observe what? Basic information. Is she alone? Is she with friends? How many friends? How she's dressed? Church girl? Stripper? Hoe? Now although this is just the first step, it's a very important step, because your observation is going to tell you what kind of offense or what kind of game you're going to run on her. Now you need to understand that there's different kind of games. And in those games, there's different kind of levels you can play in that game. It's a very complicated thing. But once you get it, it's pretty much gold. What you also need to understand is that behind every game, there's a plan, a blueprint of how long I plan on running this game in order to quote-unquote score. Some game plans or blueprints take 24 hours or a week or 3 or 4 months. It usually depends on the player or the girl. Okay, now that we finished bringing the ball up the court and observing her defense, let's put the play in motion. Okay, now you got the 4 and the 5 setting down picks for the 2 and the 3. After the down picks, you want the 2 and the 3 to pop out on the wings. So the 2 is now here, the 3 is now here. Now let's swing the ball to the 2. Now the number 2 in basketball terms is your shooting guard. It's people like Kobe Bryant, Ray Allen, people who are used to scoring a lot of points. So our number 2, the intro, is our go-to move for all that play NBA Live. This is the line that's either going to pique her interest or get you embarrassed. So be creative, no lame stuff. The trick of the trade is to confuse her. You don't want her to know that you're trying to holler at her until you want her to know that you're trying to holler at her. Example. Excuse me. Do you have the time? What up, nigga? 9:30? Okay, thank you. You know what? I didn't even get your name. Ashley? Oh, thank you, Ashley. You know what? You have a very nice smile. Why are you here by yourself? Boom! Chicka chicka, yeah, yeah! Moving on. Now that the ball is with the 2, the 1 guard comes through, the 5 sets a pick for the 1, and the 1 ends up in the bottom corner. Now, the 3 moves over to where the 1 is, the 4 pops out to where the 3 is. Which now forms our first triangle. Now, if your intro was good enough, most players who've been in the game for a good little minute can toss the ball into the post, the number 5, and go and close the deal.
Kobe has by Andrew slams it home.
But we just gonna call you the average player, and we gonna take the 2 and we gonna pass it to number 3 at the top of the key, the compliment. Now every girl like compliments, so pick something out you like about her and tell her about herself. Now as your coach, I advise you to pick something neck up. The hair, eyes, smile, dimples. Now you can compliment on the outfit. Now I wouldn't, because it can tell how feminine you might be. Oh my gosh, girl, you is like wearing those apple bottoms. And look at your shoes, girl! Now after the compliment, you want to swing it on to the number 4, the decision. The 5 sets the pick for the 1 rolls over to the low corner. The 5 moves to the low block. So the 1 spots up over here, the 5 comes over here, spots up here. Which now forms our next triangle. Now the decision is tricky because at this point in the play, she's usually coming into a decision in her head of do she really want to give you her number. So at this point in the play, you'll find out if the girl really into you. If she's not, you hear things like this. Thank you, but I gotta go. Thank you, but I have a boyfriend. Oh, thank you. Now if she's into you, she'll either return a compliment and ask you a question, meaning that she wants to know more about you. Or she'll sit there giggling, laughing. In this case, you'll move on to number 5, the close, wrap it up. But let's address if she's not into you. There's actually a way you can spin it and move on to the close. When she say thank you, but I got a boyfriend, confuse her real quick. Tell her I got a tank full of goldfish at the house. And when she come back with, huh? That's when you hit her with, oh, I thought we was talking about things that didn't matter. Now while she smiling, make her aware that this nigga that she say she got ain't here with her right now. And I'm just saying, if you was my girl, I wouldn't let you out my sight. Boom! Chicka chicka, yeah, yeah! Now you quickly move on to step 5 before she say anything back. And even though you might still get the wrong number, because she's still not into you, you got what you came for. A piece of paper. And with this piece of paper, I'm the man, girlfriend. Yep, I'm the man.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.